Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about my July empties and things that I liked and things that I didn't like. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to talk about is the Chi. This is a collaboration with Chi and Bobbi. I actually picked this up at one of my local Ultas. And this happened to be on sale at the time. So I picked this up and like the thermal spray. I love this stuff for my hair. I love the way that it smells. I love the way that it makes my hair feel. However, I won't be repurchasing this because there's something in here that does not agree with my skin. If my hair, because I apply this after I wash my hair's damp, I'll put it in my hair. And if my hair happens to touch my face, wherever this came in contact with my skin, I will have a breakout. This even made my upper back break out because, you know, I have long hair, wet hair, and it was this. I actually stopped using this because I ran out, and it was this. There's something in here that just really makes my skin break out. However, my hair loves this stuff, but I am gonna have to look for a better alternative because this is just, can't do it, sorry. The next product I want to talk about is another Empties. This is the Rare Beauty eyeshadow primer. I love this stuff. This is one of the first Rare Beauty products I've ever tried, and I have to say it's a solid one. I love the applicator. I love the undertone of this. My only gripe, the formula is nice and thin. A little bit goes a long way. So that's pretty much the color. There's barely like anything in here. My only gripe with this product though is that the wand doesn't really reach the bottom. So you have about a third of the product that you can get to and you're never going to be able to use. I'm not sure if the camera is picking that up, but it's just like this whole section down here. I can't get any more out of here. I have tried. So Rare Beauty, if you ever watch this, which I doubt that you will, please make a wand flexible enough to reach the bottom of the tube, because I feel like we have a lot of wasted products in this. But it's a solid one. I do like this formula, and I do see myself repurchasing this in the future. The next product, which is also an empty, that I'm going to talk about, is the Bobbi Brown Moonstone Long Wear Cream Eyeshadow Stick. You guys have seen me wear this one in plenty of videos. I actually hauled this one when I got the incandescent shade. I am going to swatch this for you guys. So it is this beautiful shimmery shade. You can wear this alone or as a topper. The way that I've preferred to use this is as a topper shade. I like that it gives whatever eyeshadow I'm wearing just a little pop. This is great for the inner corner, as like an inner corner highlight. However, I do find this to be a little bit too bright for a brow bone shade. So do keep that in mind if you've been thinking of picking this particular shade up. I do love it, and so far I have not been disappointed with any of the Bobbi Brown shadow sticks. This is actually my second one that I've gone through, so that tells you how much I like them. Okay, moving right along, we have the Drunk Elephant C Firma Day Serum. This is by far one of the best, most effective vitamin C's I've used. I noticed results with this, I would say within a week. My skin was significantly brighter. It was smoother. I'm not sensitive to vitamin C, so do keep that in mind. It says it has 15% ascorbic acid and pumpkin ferment extract. You get 1 fluid ounce, and I do have to say I love the Drunk Elephant mechanism. They have like this twist mechanism, so durable, so effective. I've tried a lot of vitamin C serums out there, but this one by far has been the most potent and effective on my skin. I only use this once a day when this is considered a day serum, so I would apply it during the day and then apply my retinol at night. So I do like this. It says that it firms and it brightens, and as far as firming, I don't have a lot of wrinkles to even be able to speak on the firming part, but yet, because I know I'm getting up there in age. But the brightening part, definitely you can't go wrong with Drunk Elephant. I have to say I thoroughly enjoy most of the products in that line. Next, we're gonna talk about a product that didn't work out for me. It is the Kristen S Styling Reviving Dry Shampoo. This has you guys know I like fragrance in my product. I'm not opposed to fragrance in my products, but this smell is so potent, so potent. It is probably one of the most heavily fragranced dry shampoos I've ever used, but that's not even why it didn't work out for me. That's just an extra. This didn't work out for me because the white cast on this is so heavy that it actually makes it's difficult for me to get it out of my hair. I'm left with like a white cast residue. You guys know what I'm talking about. So this is a no for me. I will not be repurchasing it, and it was I have very oily hair. So I need a dry shampoo, not only that's gonna be really effective, but that, you know, has the least amount of white residue as possible. And this one's really heavy on that. I was really hoping that I would love this product because this is more budget friendly. And because I have oily hair, I do use dry shampoo a little bit more often than the average person, but it didn't work out for me. Next up, we have a palette that I panned that was part of my project pan for this year, and it is my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. These are no longer available for sale. I don't know, Too Faced, once it was sold, I guess they stopped producing these palettes. So I really only have one more left, which is the Semi Chocolate, and that one's also part of my project pan for this year. So here is what it looks like. I am so happy that I panned it. I thoroughly enjoyed this palette. This is the reason we all love Too Faced. Their like original formula was solid, and it still smells like chocolate. I know that that's not healthy for you, but I thoroughly enjoyed the Too Faced chocolate bar line, down to their bronzer, down to their chocolate bronzer. You don't know, you have no idea the satisfaction this gives me opening this up in the morning, and it smells like fresh chocolates, and it's like my eyeshadow palette. So I'm that person. I truly do enjoy it. I love this formula. If you still have this in your collection, I hope you pull it out and give it a go. Give it a go. Okay, next up we have a Victoria's Secret Fleur Elixir number 7 fragrance mist. I love the Victoria's Secret body splashes. I sometimes use this not only on my body, but like as a little like pick me up on my sheets. I don't know, I just love sometimes the smell, like having a nice smell on my sheets. I use like an all like fragrance free detergent after I had my baby, and that's great. I'm fine. I've gotten used to it. Sometimes I just want a little something something. So I use a lot of these body splashes for you know, when I'm getting out of the gym, or if I'm going out really quick and I haven't applied fragrance for the day. I like this because it's much softer. It really doesn't last that long, but it leaves a very subtle, very light essence of a fragrance. And this one was actually like a holiday edition. I think they may bring this back this holiday as well. The notes on this was Scarlet Rose, Pink Pepper, and Budding Romance. What Budding Romance is, I don't know, but I didn't realize that that was a note, but okay. But yes, I used an entire one of these, and here we are. Next up, we have a MAC lipstick in Clouds in My Coffee. I love this line from MAC. I think that it's one of the most underrated products that MAC has. Clouds in My Coffee is a staple. Let me swatch this for you guys. It literally goes with everything. It is a neutral rosy brown. It is a creamy formula. It doesn't dry out the lips, and I love the packaging of this. This is like a skinnier, and the top is like the color of whatever lipstick you bought, which actually makes it easier for you to find in your makeup collection because you already know the color of the lipstick because of the top, which I do appreciate. Moving right along, my very last Pat McGrath lipstick. This one is in my ultimate favorite shade, Madame Grace. That's it, guys. I told you when I started this year that I was going to pan all of my Pat McGrath lipsticks, and I did it. And I am fully satisfied that I got maximum use out of these lipsticks because these were a pretty penny. I got these lipsticks before like Pat McGrath would do like crazy like sales like she does now, like 30% off, 40% off, whatever. So I did pay a lot of money for each and every one of these lipsticks. For reference, this lipstick is a cool toned purple. I don't think that there really is anything on the market, out on the market like this. I have seen many renditions of this kind of color before, but this is truly a unique shade. And I think that if you're gonna start off with one Pat McGrath lipstick, this is the one I always recommend to people, Madame Grace or Modern Woman, which is also a lavender kind of color. So this is more of a cool tone purple. Modern Woman is more of like a neutral, cool lavender color. It's a little bit lighter than Madame Grace. So I can't tell you how excited I am that I am I'm officially like panning all of my Pat McGrath. Like that gives me so much satisfaction. I feel like I'm getting my money's worth out of my makeup collection. Anyone else? Okay. Next up, we have finally the very last Chanel eyeliner in this liquid form that I bought. You guys know I like the formula of this, but I hated the applicator. This color was number 518. It doesn't have the name on here, and let me just swatch this for you. This was like a metallic purple eyeliner, and the reason I won't be repurchasing this is because although I like the formula, the applicator, the applicator is great too, but the way that the bottle is designed, this little cap doesn't do a very good job at taking off the excess product from the actual wand. So you end up with way too much product on the wand, which makes it extremely difficult for you to do a proper eyeliner. Like even if you wanna do a simple line, you end up with like a glob of product on your eye, which is not what you want when you're applying liquid eyeliner. But I think that if they fix that little mechanism, I think that this could actually have the potential of being like one of their best-selling products. Another Empties I have is the Este Lauder Double Wear Sheer Long Wear Makeup Spectrum SPF 19. Wow. So this is the new Este Lauder Double Wear Sheer Foundation. In case you guys are wondering, I have the shade 1 and 2 Ecru. This is my winter shade. This is way too light for me now in the summer, of course, but what a good formula. I actually prefer this one over Double Wear. That's how good this is. You still get the same coverage you do that we all love from Double Wear, but it is a more sheer liquidy formula. You guys, lasts all day, doesn't crease. It's just a solid one. Like, Este Lauder knocked it out of the park with this foundation. So if you've been wondering, I love it, highly recommend. I got mine at Ulta, in case you guys were wondering. Moving right along, this is the very last product. This is the Ordinary Glucoside Foaming Cleanser. This is their new cleanser. You get 5.1 fluid ounces in here, and this thing has lasted me for like 3 months. I love this new cleanser from the Ordinary. It is gentle, which I do have to give it that, but it's effective. So I find a lot of the times that with gentle foaming cleansers, they don't really do a good job at getting rid of your makeup. And so this one does. Actually, I always double cleanse. So even though I double cleanse, if I'm using a gentle cleanser, it doesn't do a good job of getting all my makeup off. This did a very good job at taking all of my makeup off. It didn't strip my skin. It didn't leave my skin dry. It was so good. It is a clear formula. It doesn't smell like anything. I think it's very budget friendly. I have to say that The Ordinary in and of itself is a brand where I enjoy most of their products. I can't say better things about this other than I already bought a new one and it's in my bathroom. So that's how much I liked this cleanser. And I've been thoroughly enjoying it. All right, that is my last product for my July Empties. I hope that you enjoyed this video and see you next time.